All right, and we're back. Listen, I've been trying to catch up with a friend of mine for a minute, but she's so busy out here burning up these hip hop charts. My girl DreamDoll, she's here. DreamDoll,
Yo,
what's up?
hey,
It's so,
finally.
I know it's so funny. Like I've been wanting to talk to you for I don't know how long, but it always seems like you're on the go, catching a bag. So I'm not mad at that though.
No, 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 but we here now. That's all that matters. We got more to talk about.
I definitely look. I didn't know you were a Pisces. It seems
Yeah.
like I can't escape Pisces.
Are you a Pisces?
No, I'm a Leo, but my mother's a Pisces, my brother's a Pisces, Floyd
Oh,
Mayweather's a Pisces. I think Queen Latifah's a Pisces. Like all these people that I
nah, it's
know, friends are
Pisces.
Pisces.
It's really Pisces gang out here in the streets.
All right, so listen, one unknown fact is that me and Dream Doll, beyond the fact that we both have been on Wild and Out, we both have been on Love and Hip Hop, we are both neighbors in New York City. I never see her though. Do you escape out the back door? Do you leave by helicopter? How is it that you exit the building?
Listen, I be getting out of here. Fuck around, motherfuckers be outside, you know.
So,
But nah, I got weird hours,
mm.
and
but
clearly you'll be outside because if you would have caught me coming in the late night, drunk, walking through the hallway.
no, listen, when I come in the building, I'm usually in by 11 or I come at like 4 a.m. Like there's no midnight or early. It's just late or really late.
Yeah, yeah. No, we usually go for food after, so probably like 5-ish.
Okay, so Dream Dog, you're a New Yorker. You're from the Bronx. What now for people who aren't from New York? Now, New York is one of my favorite cities in the world. It's
Mhm.
one of for me the realest cities in the world. But it's also a city where like even though it's so big, you can still like bump into people. What is the difference for those of people who aren't from New York? Like when you're Bronx bred, what is the difference from being Bronx bred and then from everywhere else?
Well, I would have to say that's where I got my hustle from, being Bronx bred. But I feel like I don't really bump into that much people in my city unless it's like an industry event or like maybe they'll come to my hosting. But besides that, I don't really be seeing nobody in New York really. Or maybe shopping. You might see one person, but it's never like mad people.
Really?
And
So
shout out to your billboard. I seen your billboard. Okay, I know that's right.
I'm trying to get my clout up a little bit.
Yes, I'm like, oh shit, look at Jason.
Wait, so now you're from the Bronx. Now, did you and Cardi know each other before, like loving hip hop music? Like, did you guys run into each other in the Bronx?
We both worked at Sue's at the same time.
Really?
Sue's Rendezvous. I was bartending and she was dancing. And when I worked at Lust, I was bartending and she was a dancer. So we was there at the same time.
What is it about New York strip club bartenders? They look better than any other strip club bartenders anywhere. Like in the LA, no shade to them. They don't be having all their teeth. The bodies don't be right. LA bartenders, like they just as sexy as the dancers.
No, yeah, yeah, no. We're known for having some fine ass bartenders in New York,
When
definitely.
you look at your hustle and you're hustling in music, you're hustling getting the bag, and hostings different things, where does that hustle come from? Does that come from your culture? Does that come from your community? Does that come from the strip club? Does it come from all of it?
I'll have to say it come from growing up in Edenwall Projects. It was like I knew what I wanted, so I always had to work for it. And my mom, like my mom's was raised me as an independent single mom, so I always looked up to her. That was always my idol, and she helped me be who I am today.
Now, now I've only been to the Bronx projects one time, and that was to see a nigga that I don't even know where he's at anymore. How does and I don't want to sound stupid because people are gonna be like, oh, he got money. No, I've never been in like the LA and California projects very different than the Bronx project. So how does a girl who's as pretty as you with a body as you do have exist? Like, how do you stay safe in an environment like that? Like, I mean, sure, there's people were hating on you. Niggas was always hollering at you. Did you have to fight your way out to the bus? Like, what was it? How was it?
It wasn't. It was fun. My childhood was lit. Growing up in the Bronx was lit. Growing up in Edenwald Projects was lit. I felt like I was always like involved. Like when we played game, whether it's manhunt, basketball games, going to other people's hoods, like partying. Like I was never a time where I felt unsafe where I'm from. Even like going to other people, I don't feel like it was like that much. It wasn't bad. Like I never felt like growing up in the Bronx was bad. Like I always felt like safe. Maybe
Do you
because
ever feel now that you've made it out? Because now I know where we live. It ain't over there. Do you ever feel guilty? Like, I want to go back. I want to be more involved, or like, do you have that guilt or that remorse of? Because some people get, success guilt. Like, I'm successful and I feel like I've lost my community or left my community. Do you feel like you have to go back, or do you miss going back?
I'm always in my hood. That's one thing about me. Where I'm from. I'm always there. All my friends, majority of my friends, they still live in Edenwall. So I'm always there. I just like going there. Like even like Edenwall Day, I did the turkey drive give back. Like I love where I'm from, and I get so much love where I'm from. So I would never stop going back to the hood. Like I was just there last week, chilling, lamb truck outside. You feel me? Just chilling in the crib.
But now, okay, but now is that safe though? Because we know your hood because recently, you had the incident at your booking where your
Oh,
bodyguard was
that was
shot.
in St. Louis.
What'd you say? Yeah, in St.
That was
Louis.
St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis.
No, but what I'm saying when I heard the video when they sent it to me and it was posted on Hollywood Unlocked and I heard how calm you were during the whole situation, I'm like, she clearly is from the hood because she's going through a very traumatic situation. Even after going through that, are you not are you just more aware of your environment when you go back to the hood in the lamb truck, or does it not bother you?
It don't be bothering me. But that situation, it was more to it, but thank God the driver okay. I got everything back. And I'm just moving different when it comes to my hostings now. Just making sure that never happen again.
Did you feel like you were set up?
Hard to me.
Mm.
It's just
Well,
certain things that it makes sense.
mhm.
But I don't have any proof that I was. So at the end of the day, I just everything just happens for a reason, and I'm moving different going forward. So
Well, I'm glad that you're safe. I'm glad that you weren't hurt, and I hope that the bodyguard's okay. One of the reasons why I never did bookings my first season of Love and Hip Hop, even my second season, was I always felt like it was a payment for a trap. I always felt like they trying to get me for different reasons, probably than you, but people just didn't like me at the time. So,
yeah, I mean, we put our lives on the line by going posting our address, whether we promoting a restaurant we at or a hosting or wherever we at. We put our lives on the line by doing it. So every day is just like just trying to make it to the next day. But I be wanting to see my fans supporters. Like I have fans and supporters in St. Louis that one day I'll be back, but right now I'm not gonna be back because I'm still in my feelings. But it is what it is.
well, I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad that you made it out of there. Okay, so now let me ask you, going back to the Bronx thing. Now you're Dominican,
No,
Puerto
my
Rican,
mom, no, my mom's black, my dad's white. My
really?
mom's black, my dad is white and black.
You're
No,
white
everybody
and
think
you're
that.
you're white and black.
Yes,
I am gagging over here. All this time, I thought you were like a like, because I'm black and Italian. So,
I speak my Spanglish.
but you're black and oh my god, so you're like the undercover sister. Like like you're black and white, but you can blend in.
I know that's right. But yeah,
Okay, well,
my dad's dad is white and his mom is black, and my mom, both parents are black. So
okay, so you're more black than anything.
yes, I am.
But how do you ever have challenges when it comes to like, because me being lighter skinned, I've had been called colorist. I've been accused of not understanding both sides. White people think I'm black.
Really?
Black people think I'm Spanish. Yeah. Have you ever had those issues?
No. I mean, we're having to watch what we say a lot of the times, and we say whatever we want, like mainly most of the time. But I ain't never have no issues as far as that goes.
Well, maybe I need to learn from you. All right.
I
So
don't
now,
even be trying. Like, I just be saying I don't know, but I never got that before.
so how are you dealing with fame? I mean, you've been, noticeable, recognizable, now famous for a while. How are you dealing with it? I mean, does it bother you? Are you consumed with it? Do you not care about it? How are you dealing with it?
Not care about it. I mean, I've been doing it for so long that I feel like it's whatever. Like, I wish sometimes we could have a little mask that we put on and just be like sometimes just be like not known, but then it'd be like it helps us in many ways. But sometimes it just be like too much. But then it be I know what I signed up for at the end of the day. But it's just whatever to me. It's just I just want my every year to be different and just growth every year. That's what I've been aiming for.
Mm. So what are your dreams? I mean, I know you're doing music, but like do you have dreams beyond the music, creating? What are your dreams? Like if there's the ideas that go through your mind outside the music, what are they in terms of your creativity?
As far as creativity, I've been trying to learn different instruments, um, how to play instruments, acting, one tune with that, and just how to grow my brand as far as being like more universal, like
Mm,
doing this, doing that, like. I want to be when you think when my team when things come to my team, it's like, oh, she can do that, she can do that, or people don't know that I used to do that. Like even as far as learning how to play instruments, like I want to perform more on my Alicia Keys shit, type of vibe.
mhm. All right, so now let's talk about the music. When you, it's always interesting when I'm talking to Cardi about her career and now talking to you, both beautiful women in hip hop, both holding your own on the stage. Now, when you were working in the club, did you have aspirations then that you wanted to do music, or when did you get bit by that bug that this is the career path for me?
So I always tell people my story. When I was in college, I used to rap, but I used to do like cutting ass, like make like jokes and shit like that.
Hmm.
Like I was good at cutting ass, like making jokes with throughout my raps. So when I was younger and I was in college, I loved being the only female on guy tracks when we used to be in the closet and with the microphone hanging up on the hanger and the egg pads on the walls and the doors, like making our own little studio, making it work. It wasn't nothing big, but I did it for fun. But it was making me no money. And if you went to college, you know how hard it'd be to survive in college. But then I met up with Self, and that's when he told me that he didn't believe that I used to rap. So I went. He's like, "Oh, bring me back a song. I want to know that I can take you serious." So then I went and did Everything Nice, which is one of my biggest songs still, and that was my first time actually in the studio with a producer, not some YouTube beat off YouTube or stuff like that. So
Hmm.
that's how it happened,
And
and
so,
now I've been serious.
and now you're doing your thing, and then you did Love and Hip Hop. Did what was that experience like for you?
Love and Hip Hop was just like I was basically just get out situation. I didn't want to make it like a cast situation. But it helped my music. I did get a lot of streams. My sales did go up, and I got what I got out of it, and I kept it pushing. But it was
Would you
cool.
ever would you ever do reality TV again? Not Love and Hip Hop, but another reality show? Like maybe
I
Let Us See
would,
Who You're Dating?
I would do another reality TV show. Um, I'm actually in talks about something for me where I can be in control, as far as the narrative goes. But definitely, I'm coming back to these screens.
Hmm. So let's get it a little personal. Now you're very private when it comes to your love life. I mean, you're not hanging in the lobby with anybody. I've not seen you. I've been, perusing the elevator.
Right, that's crazy. I'll be ducking you.
You do. You're very good at ducking. You're a professional ducker. But let me ask you. So you're sexy, you're successful, you're independent, you got your own money, you have a beautiful smile, that chain is choking you oh so lightly. Who is dating DreamDoll?
I believe in pride. Yo, let me say something, Jason. Private life is the best life. I'm telling you, when it comes to dating, because at the end of the day, when y'all stop dating or y'all don't work out, or even if y'all are working out, when they go their way, you go your way. Is no extra strings attached. You not on their roster or they part of their collection. It's the best. I'm not. I wish I would have been knew that.
Right,
I
but
love it.
but still, like New York, the weather's getting ready to change. We have that beautiful backdrop with the city there. All we need in our building is a fireplace. I'm telling you, it'd be real cozy.
Yes.
Don't you want, as the weather's changing now, to have that certain somebody, or do you have him and you're not going to tell me? Because either way, I can't think of Dream Doll being lonely.
Honestly, I just I'm not that lonely, but when I want to cuddle, I'm cuddling. But when I'm, you know what I mean?
Okay, now look, so recently on my show, I was telling my people that I just bought a pocket pussy for the first time because I never had one.
Oh, I always wanted to make a pocket pussy for my man, for my
Right?
pocket, my pussy.
Let me tell you something. If you created a pocket pussy and you said, "Look, everybody, it's a dream," you know, DreamDoll's dream
Pocket
pussy.
pussy. I actually stuck my finger on one before.
Yeah, no, I stuck everything in one the other night. But my question to you is, do you prefer toys or do you prefer a man? Like, because there's nothing like having a man where you can feel the
Nothing like having a man and
right.
making out and being intimate. And I love to kiss, so it's nothing like that. But well, sometimes when you just want to get it, especially now when I'm on the road and I have to focus because guys tend to make me lose focus sometimes. I don't know why, but it do. Um, I feel like the toys just get it done, and I like multiple toys. Like it can't just be one thing. Like I be having my little collection, one on top, one in you got and you know what I mean. You can get real artsy with it.
Wait, so are you so what type of guy do you like the hood guy? Like, do you want a hood nigga from like the streets that nobody knows about? Do you want a celeb because you've dated celebrities before and that comes with a whole other social media thing that gets out of control, right? What kind of guy do you want? Do you want somebody nobody knows or do you want somebody that can kind of match your energy on the professional side?
I be always going after the wrong one. But lately I just been wanting to be on a professional side where you got something to lose, I got something to lose.
Facts. Facts.
Okay, we both got
Facts.
something to lose, baby. We gonna keep it real. Mm-mm.
All right, so
Mm-mm.
okay. Wait, so let me ask you about the new single, "You Know My Body." So we're hearing that your toys know your body. There's no particular man that knows your body. How did this song come about? And I know it's a part of a new Netflix project.
That's so funny. Okay, boom. So you know my body is like same thing goes for means multiple different things. That's actually a filling word that we use in New York. Like this and that. So you'll be like I said whatever, whatever. It's just like a filling word. So just like you know my body is like for example, I was talking the other day and somebody was like, "Oh, what could we expect off the project? Could we expect bars?" Da da da. I'm like, you know my body, like you know what's up. That's basically what I was saying. Not a guy, you know my body. It's like you know my body, like you know what's up.
Yeah, no, I know. If it would have
You
been,
ever
you know,
said
my
like you
body.
know my body? Is anybody
No,
from
but
New York?
listen. No, but listen, I'm not from New York, so I don't know that. But I know, like, if I said, you know, my bodies, I would have a long list that would be filled up with both of these pages.
Of course you would have thought that, right?
Listen, how does it feel knowing that like as somebody who aspired to do music now has a song that's going in a movie on Netflix that like it's real, you know, because I think a lot of people that I come across, especially like a lot of upcoming artists who have dreams and aspirations of quote making it, they don't really know what making it means to them. But I mean, when you're in projects, when you're solidified with artists of your caliber who are named, I mean, how does that feel?
I feel like I have more stuff to do. That's why I haven't like created a book or anything because I feel like I have more of a story to make, and I'm not happy. I wouldn't say I'm not happy, but I have more accomplishments to make, more goals, like so much more things to do, and so much things I'm doing right now that I didn't talk about yet, like all that haven't came out yet. So I just feel like I'm like still growing as a flower.
Mm. And so when you look at the landscape of women in hip hop and just hip hop in general, and the fact that the doors are finally really opening, truly opening for women now, like they were in the '90s for women in hip hop, like Latifah, MC Lyte, Yo Yo, and all of the legends that we know. What do you say about the progress that women in hip hop have made to not just be competitive with one another or provide opportunities for one another, but also be named right alongside the men?
Like for me to be named.
Just women in general, you know, to be able to have the landscape open up for all of you to share the stage with each other and alongside, you know, men who for a long time dominated hip hop.
I feel like it's very important that, well, I look up to a lot of people. Like even when I meet with like when I met with Khaled or Timbaland or Diddy, like I'm like a sponge around them. Like I feel like I have so much to learn from them. Like it's more inspirational to me. Even like Kim. Kim is, you know Kim, super
Yeah.
sweet, um, very honest, and I just feel like it's important that we all empower each other because we all can learn from each other, believe it or not. And it may be something that you're doing now that shit, I can learn shit from you, get little tips. We can all learn from each other.
Hmm.
It's no selfishness to me. Like, I'm open book. I'm willing to give any information that anybody wants.
Why do you think? Why do you think the industry pits women against each other? Why do you think there just can't? Because I don't really see it happening with the men. Even with the Drake and Kanye album releases and the quote beef that they had, it was played out very quickly. But with women, it seems to kind of follow them. Why do you think that is?
I feel like from the beginning of time, I feel like it's always been, and I feel like men started that. I feel like it's always been one hot female, or they got to be against each other or out rapping each other. But I feel like they do it with anybody. Like when there's multiple people on a record, it's always like who had the best verse or this person. Like it's just a constant thing I think in hip hop. Because I never see nobody do that with R&B, or when it comes to like singers and they all singing on the track. It don't be like, oh, who had the hardest verse. Like I never seen that.
Hmm.
But I feel like it stemmed from back in the days and it just follow us now. But nowadays, it's more females on records walking, females even walking on men on records. So it's no biggie to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The game has totally changed now. We're like y'all are
Right,
eating them up, and it's not about what women versus women. It's like the women versus the men. You know what I mean?
right. Just like the doll situation. They said something about the doll situation. I'm like, bro, there are 1,000 littles and y'all worried about 4 dolls? Like, are you serious? It's crazy.
Wait, if I hear one of y'all say I'm the original doll, I'm going to go crazy because I do agree. You should be whatever doll you want. Like everybody should be able to have their own identity, their own sound, their own records, their own
All sound
contribution
different.
to hip hop. Yeah.
All sound different, all from different places. And it's no smoke at all when it comes to the doll situation. Like, we got past that.
So I recently hosted the Baddies ATL reunion. Of course, you've grown way out of that. I never this is gonna sound crazy because I never really followed the franchise. I did not know you was a bad girl because you're so well behaved. You were bad?
Come on, Jason. It takes time to be I changed a lot. Um um it's a part of my past, a part of my um yo, people be talking about I didn't know you was Tabitha from Baggers Girl. It'd be so funny to me because I'm like, bro, it's just a show. Like, you feel me? It's just like
It's a platform. It's a
a
platform.
platform. It was an
Mhm.
opportunity. I took it.
No, listen, but you know what I love about it though? I love that like you could use these different platforms to elevate the real talent, but
It's
not get sucked into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's steps. It's literally steps. Like this,
Yeah.
the when I was walking on the staircase, that was me, and I had Bad Girls Cup in my backpack. I got Love and Hip Hop in my backpack. I got everything I did, Wild and Out. Oh, everything I did, I was on my backpack.
Yeah.
Bartending, strip club. It's a part of my past. It made me who I am today. But yeah, I was.
No, I love that. But I love that you used it all, Lord, sort of like a marketing tool, like I did, to just continue to elevate the real talent. Because when I see you, I don't see Wild and Out, I don't see Love and Hip Hop, I don't see Bad Girls, I see Dream Doll. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm glad that you're
Thank
continuing to
you. It
elevate.
means a lot, man.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you continue to elevate. An in-person interview would be so much better because then we can really get into the tea. Because I could read that body language when you start to
I
shift a little
know.
bit.
I know. Wait, you be doing your in person in LA though, right?
Yeah, we're figuring it out because quarter one, once we get through COVID, people want to be able to see the in-studio interviews again. I miss them. I miss sitting down with people. I miss being able to smell my guests and give them flowers.
Exactly.
So how,
Whenever you open, hopefully it can happen by next month when my project drop and I could come through. We could chop it up and we could do it in person
absolutely,
next month.
absolutely. Then let me ask you one more thing. Have you caught COVID during COVID? Because I just got through COVID. Did you catch it?
I felt like I had the flu. I didn't really think I had COVID,
Okay. And
but
so
that
how
was
are
like
you
in
staying safe?
February. I was in the house. Literally, when people walk in my house, Jason, I was spraying them down with 99.9% alcohol from head to toe, Lysoling everybody down. I was in quarantine with my mom, My sister, my whole family, we was in Dr. House. We didn't let nobody go out because remember they was saying that you would drop out in the street. Remember all the crazy stuff they was saying at the
Oh,
beginning?
when
That it
COVID
was from
first
black
happened,
soup.
when COVID first happened, I wouldn't even go get toilet paper. I would sit my friend down. I was like, "Yo, if you die, I'll take care of your
Exactly.
funeral.
The
I'm not going nowhere."
Right, Uber Eats will leave your stuff at the top of the steps and run away. Like it was crazy. But yeah, no, I don't think I ever caught COVID. I felt like I had the flu because even when I took the COVID test, it was negative. So
What do you think about the vaccine? Are you getting vaccinated?
I'm vaccinated.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know how that works out.
I will. Hopefully, I'll turn into a zombie. I'll let you know.
All right.
Shit.
Well, listen. You know my body. Can't wait to watch it and listen to you. And you always have an open door here at Hollywood Unlocked. We're here for you and want to
Oh, I
support you.
appreciate y'all. Y'all always supporting me, whether it's a new hairstyle, new music, new dance, new anything. Y'all always support me. I really fuck with y'all heavy.
Nah, we fuck with you too. All right. Well, listen. Come back anytime.
Thank you. Bye, Jason.
Bye. All right, look, that was a great show. And make sure you keep coming back because we got all types of amazing interviews and topics that are going to make you go crazy.
That's right. That means like, subscribe, do everything you need to do to make sure you stay up to date with what we got going on.
And ladies, stay tuned in because you know I have your back.
And listen, make sure that you're commenting below because even though I say I don't read it on the show, that's all I do when it's over. Peace.